The West murdered Patrice Lumumba. They then dismembered him. They then dissolved him in acid and sent one of his
So guys, you're welcome back. Yeah, so that's it there. Yeah, that's it. You have all heard it all. How the West, how the imperialists, how these imperialists, how they murdered most of our prestigious leaders who now call our forefathers. Yes, in this particular video, I would like to bring you just a few seconds. I would like to bring to you how Patrice Lumumba from the now DRC was murdered, brutally murdered by the Belgian government as well as together with the CIA of America. You know, the thing is, I think, or what we know, is that the West want to see Africa where it is. They always want to see Africa. They want no progression from Africa. They want that Africa remains where it is. They don't want to see anything good from Africa. They don't want to see anything, like any good development going on in Africa. No, they don't want to see it. The West are not interested in that. All they're interested in is how to extort this particular, in fact, our mineral resources and take it to enrich themselves. With this, they know that killing or taking out a leader, an African leader, who is there for the people, who is doing things for his people, will be, and it is, the best thing for them. If you take a look at it, how some of the some of our powerful African leaders, from Kwame Nkrumah to Patrice Lumumba to Thomas Sankara, and you can name the rest. The names have even gone off my head. If you see the way how they were murdered, they were not just murdered, or they did not just die like that, but they were brutally murdered by with the help of our people, by these imperialists. The West. All the West are interested in Africa is only about the mineral resources in Africa. The West are never interested in any other thing, like bringing development to Africa and so on and so forth. They are not interested in that. All they are interested in is just for the mineral resources and nothing else. And they want to gain access and also gain influence in the continent, because perhaps they are somehow afraid that Africa could be captured by the Russian Federation as well as perhaps the Chinese or North Korea. But what will make them on earth to think like this? When they say they have given Africa independent. Africa is already, most countries in Africa, they are independent. You see American government placing military here and there, placing military here and there. What is American military doing in Africa? What are they doing in Africa? Have you seen any African military stationed in any Western country? Of course not. But you have in so many African countries, you see US military bases there. You go to Botswana, you see it there. You go to Cameroon, you see it there. You go perhaps to Nigeria and other countries too, you will see American military base there. What are they doing there? If you don't see American military base, you see British military base, the German military base, or the French military base. What are they doing there? Well, without much ado, I would just want you to listen on this particular, to just watch this particular short clip that revealed how Patrice Lumumba of the then Zaire, now DRC, was brutally murdered by CIA and the Belgian government. I won't go further. I will only make comments when it comes to that after you must have watched the video. So please watch the video now.
The West murdered Patrice Lumumba. They then dismembered him. They then dissolved him in acid and sent one of his teeth back to Brussels for safekeeping, for DNA. It was only returned to the Congo last year. He hated Belgian colonist government that was finally having to leave power. Took this fine man, probably the greatest of all African leaders, and murdered him. The West murdered Patrice Lumumba.
This is just to tell you how you have listened to it. Patrice Lumumba was brutally murdered. And the worst of it there is that these same people dissolve, after removing a tooth, they dissolve his entire body in acid, so that no trace of his could be found. They removed that tooth of his and took it to Belgium and brought it back to DRC only a few years ago. Why did they remove that? For DNA purposes. The truth is, the way these Westerners are wicked, this is the same people that brought the so-called Bible to Africa. They brought Bible to Africa. Before these people they came to Africa, we had our own religion. They used the Bible, come to Africa, colonize the people, use that same Bible, kill the people. They brought Bible that they themselves don't even believe in the Bible. They came to Africa and let you know that, oh, there's a being that is called God. A superior being that is called God. But how? Somebody who is there fighting for his people, leading his people, he said you people should leave his country. The fact that he wanted to keep you away from his mineral resources is the reason why you see, up till today, there's still problem in DRC. Because of what? Cobalt and other mineral resources. Does the West keep on stealing from DRC? When I see these white people there, before killing even this Lumumba, Patrice Lumumba, they did not come themselves. They used his people. They used his people to kill him, neutralize his body. Too wicked. But you see, a lot of leaders from the West, they have committed all forms of atrocities in this world. But they are still strolling and walking freely. They are strolling and walking freely. I mean freely. Nobody is saying anything. Look at George Bush, what he did to Iraq and Afghanistan. Look at Tony Blair and George Bush. They lied about Iraq, that Saddam Hussein was having weapons of mass destruction. When they went there, they did not even find weapons of mass destruction. They did not. The truth is, it seems the Western imperialists, they have a motto. Kill any leader. Take off any African leader who want to do something for his people, who want to bring development in that continent, who want to do something good for that continent. Take away the person. Because they have, if you go to Africa, there you see a lot of old baboons. I mean, old baboons you call leaders. Leaders who don't even know where they are. Leaders who stand at one place and they will start urinating without them even realizing that they are urinating on themselves. These are the people that you see these Western imperialists will support. They talk about democracy. Even in their own country, they don't even have democracy. They don't. Be careful with this Western imperialist government. They will never come themselves. They will always send a fellow black person. Like this useless, stupid, ignoramus general who took Ibrahim Traore to the U.S. Senate. That's the start, one of the useless one that they use. They also used before this useless Obama, who is now confessing. I will bring to you guys that video. Who is now confessing? Barack Obama, what do you think? You think that Africa needs your apology? You think Africa needs your apology? We don't need your apology. Your apology is not needed. The truth is, this imperialist government will never come themselves. They will use only your own people. They will use your own people. That is what they do to some of our charismatic, of blessed memory, charismatic leaders who've already gone. People like Thomas Sankara, Patrice Lumumba, Kwame Nkrumah, and so on and so forth. The one that they lastly did was the one in Tanzania, that they removed him from just because he never accepted the corona vaccines. He said corona was a scam, and they had to remove him. They used his own people, medical personnel, to finish him. And they put the blame where? On corona. What a pity. Fear these imperialists, because if you don't fear them, they will mess up you and your country. Yes, that's it. So please, what is your comment? You who is watching this video now, what is your take on this? Look at how they have murdered most of our charismatic leaders. You call a spade a spade. Most of these imperialist Western leaders are the creators of terrorists. They are the creators of terrorists. They are the creators of all evil things you can ever imagine. This Western government. That is the problem. You call a spade a spade. They are only looking for African leader, for a good African leader, an African leader who is there for his people to murder, to kill, to eliminate, to wipe out. That is what they are interested at. The West, the imperialist Western government, they don't know what democracy is. They don't know. They are inflicting pains in their own people, and their people, most of the time, they don't even have something to say. They don't even have something to say. And when they look at Africa, they come to Africa, you see, people don't have. They are smiling, they are chilling. They are jealous of your smile. Westerners, Western countries are jealous of your smiles and are jealous of your minerals that you have. They wish they were the ones to have it. And they are also jealous of your body. Share the video if you find it interesting. And drop us your feedback in that comment section. Also give the video thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend you out there. As you do so, may God bless you. Thank you, and you stay blessed.